Oh, yeah. Hello, hello. I actually didn't put up the readings because I'm silly. Hello, hello. I'm just adding the readings to my store through the link in my bio. Oh, I'll just put them to the top here so people can see them. Oh, no, not that one. This one and this one. So I do astrology and tarot reads at a promotional price during this time. And for a Heart Me, I will do an intuitive astrological oracle card. So I just have to go in and publish this. Why didn't I do this before? I was studying all day, doing reflex. I'm studying reflexology at the moment, so I have been just doing that most of the day, and I wasn't going to come on here. I wasn't going to come on, but I said no. Fuck it, I will. Hold on a sec. Now, there they are published. Now, let's see what we have for people who would like an astrological card. Oracle card. It's Black Moon astrology cards. This is what I'm using at the minute. So, if I could get them out, it'd be good. For God's sake. Now, finally. Now, I'm giving some astrological intuitive cards for people today. If you want a little mini read, then please go to my profile. Who would like a read? Who would like astrological? As long as you're following, I suppose, you could get a free astrological card. Who's that? What's that? Oh. So I am also a psychic medium, so if the astrological card, I do through that. And obviously you'll need to know astrology for these cards. Karen, what's the story? How are you? What's the crack? How are you? How was your week? Or weekend, should I say? Now, for who? Who died? Oh no, that's horrible. That's horrible. Oh, condolences, Karen. I'm after... So one's after jumping out. So obviously it's for you, Karen. Oh my God, and it's the 8th house. The 8th house of death. That's mad. That is mad. A close cousin. So, Karen, why am I getting feelings then of between my heart and my stomach? No, it's not. It's not a bad thing. It just means it's a sign to me that I could probably try and do some mediumship. But I'm getting like a fluctuation between my heart and my stomach. So it's like panic. Okay. Okay, because I'm getting a twinge in my back as well, like on my left shoulder blade. There's a sensation there. There's a feeling like he had to walk away, or there was something that you panicked. Okay, he had an infection. All right, it's like walking away of some description, like he had to just go on this journey. So there's this kind of over feeling of injustice. Like there's an injustice, and like I'm getting a pain in my face, or like, so that would be shame. There's like some sort of shame, feeling of shame. I don't know why the feeling of shame. It's like there was like they were refusing something, like he refused something. There was a lot going on with his family. Okay, well, it's like that. Yeah, there's this kind of refusing of an offer. Like he refused something. Okay, he refused an ambulance. Yeah, and he regrets that now, obviously. But he didn't realise the changes that were happening and the changes that could have happened if he had taken that little journey. There's... it's like there was an ongoing battle with something, with people. There was definitely an ongoing battle with people that he had to keep his guard up, and he wishes that there was more of more peace. Okay, yeah, his family. Okay, well, he wished that there was like some more of a coming together, I suppose, before he died. Have you had a dream of him, or did you sense him around? He walked away to keep out of it. Okay, that's the walking away then. So have you sensed him around, or have you had like a dream of him? Okay, he was here the night. Sorry, what was that? He was here the night he died. I knew he was. You knew he was going to die? Yeah, it's like there's this okay, it's like, because it's this kind of higher power, intuition. Did you find him dead? Or was he in the hospital? Your mom had a dream about him. Okay, yeah, because he's shown me like that there's that he was there, like he was trying to get close. I thought it was to you, but it was a woman figure. No, he was in the hospital. I didn't make it on time. Okay, perfect. Not perfect, but he's he's like, you have to take solace in something. So I heard the word solace, solace, and compassion. So it's like that. Was he very compassionate? Was he a very compassionate and loyal kind of guy? Very caring and very tolerant, but then, you know, real easygoing and generous. Okay. Yeah. Because he's like, he was sick of standing up for himself in a lot of things. I know he said he has something going on with his family, but it's like he's showing me the King of Cups, and that's about being generous and compassionate and oh, sorry. Decline. Someone trying to co-host with me. Let me figure this one out now. Sorry, that threw me. Yeah, it's like he held on a lot longer than he should have. And he was trying to kind of grasp at life. So I think as he was leaving, he really, obviously, none of us want to leave, but he really didn't want to leave. But he got the peace then at the end. He got the peace once he crossed over. There's still just regret, because he feels like that he could have there was some sort of success with work. Something like he could have been victorious in something that he worked with. Or, and I'm trying to see, he's showing me a wall, like, you know, one of those stone walls, the old Irish stone walls for some reason. I don't know why that is. Like sitting up, leaning up against a wall with his foot up. You know, that kind of like you're standing on one foot and one foot is on the wall, like leaning back on it. Also, it's like he's it's one of the photos you have of him. Really? That's cool. There's some nervousness. That's mad, isn't it, Karen? I surprised myself. But yeah, there's also a nervousness, and I don't know what the nervousness is about. I don't think it's with him. I think it's with someone else. I'm wondering, is there like kidney issues? Because I'm getting kidney issues with someone. So he's talking about his mother. His mother. Is his mother passed or is still here? She's still here. I'm wondering, does she have, because he's talking about his mother and then he's giving me this pain in my back, which I would associate with kidneys. What about his mother? So is there, like, you know that saying, let bygones be bygones? That's what he's saying. That's the saying he had. Because I said, what about the mother then? And he's like, let bygones be bygones. Another thing with pain in your back could be about money. So could there been money issues or a problem with money? Left side of your back can be money. I know I'm not supposed to be asking questions, and you're supposed to just let it flow. It's like that was the family issue. Okay, something about money, something to do with his dad. Okay. Well, the saying came first, let bygones be bygones, you know. There's no point in holding grudges. while he's over there. Um, he's bringing it back to the mother. It's like he's in his early years. It was like he had the comfort of a mother, but not so much as he grew. That he had to have patience with his mother. Did he need, like, there was patience needed with his mum. But what? Sorry, that's my drawer there. But so it's like he needed a lot of patience with her to overcome stuff. I'm wondering, does his mother suffer with mental issues? He was very patient with all his family. Oh God. Yeah, it's like he had to have a lot of inner strength to kind of have the courage and bravery to cope with them. And he had to tame his kind of raw emotions rather than biting back. So he had to pull himself back. He followed his instincts an awful lot, his instincts and his intuition. Because instincts is more biological and intuition is more psychic. Like, his humor was often a mask. Okay. Right. Like, he's saying somersaults and roundabouts. I don't know what that was. Somersaults and roundabouts. Somersaults and roundabouts. I couldn't tell you what that. Oh, I'm trying to, like. So, okay, so there's like a Ferris wheel. He's showing me a Ferris wheel, and like one of those kind of places beside the beach that has like a fun fair. I know you're further down the country, but like I have Bundoran in my head, up in Donegal, where it's a seaside, and then you have like you know, the place that like a Funderland, it kind of like a Funderland beside the beach, that kind of thing. Somersaults and roundabouts, so I don't understand that. You know, when you spin around, do you remember when you were younger and you would like get a bar, like there was a tremor? Is that for you? It's tremor, okay? But you know when when there's like a fence and there's like a bar like that, and you'd jump up on the bar and you'd flip around. You know that, where you'd throw yourself around and do somersaults. That's what he means by somersaults. Does that mean anything to you? The somersaults and roundabouts. So you must have played at a playground as well. Something when you were kids or something, because he's shown me that kid thing of like somersaults and roundabouts. Did he speak Irish at all? We used to do that at our grandparents, and there was a roundabout by the house. Okay, so somersaults and roundabouts, that's what that means. That's cool. That's deadly. I'm glad I came on now. I wasn't going to come on because I was studying all day. And I was like, no, I'll fly in. So I must have had to come here for you, Karen. He did, but I don't think he was fluent, because he was saying he like what I thought was cunnic, as in like cunnic may, like to see. Oh, did you have your alarm set? That's mad. Yeah, Cunnick May is to see. He wants to see the house. And the family, Chaglock. You know that word Chaglock for family? Or Taglock? So is there a family home? It's like he wants to see the family home. He wants to go back to the family home. He'll see them all tomorrow. Okay, so is the funeral only tomorrow? That's a fresh one. Oh. Okay, so I'm after asking, oh God, Karen. I asked, could he send a sign? Is there a sign that he could send you? And he put a flower at the base of your foot. So there'll be a flower in your path that you'll stumble across, and that'll be for you. Oh, sorry, I'm after doing something now. Oh, really? So that's why the flower. That's so cute. Yeah, because I always ask for a sign. Are you going to be able to give them a sign? And he threw a flower at your foot. You know, like I don't know if you're going to be wearing black pointy shoes, but that's what I seen. I seen like a black pointy shoe and then like a flower just kind of thrown at your foot. I have to text this back. No. He'd throw it. I'm wearing those tomorrow. Are you? Karen? Black pointy shoes? Well, it was a white flower. It was like, you know, a fat carnation. Not the thin ones. It was a fat one and it was just thrown at a foot. With black pointy shoes. You'll have to tell me if that happened, Karen. Did he give you did he have a nickname for you? Did he have a nick? Agatha. Because that's funny, because in my head it was Kazata, like I didn't know what, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Where I don't know whether that was a bit of my brain of Karen coming in and him trying to say Agatha, but he's like Kaz. Okay, so it's the two of them. Kazata. That's what I was listening to. That's mad, isn't it? I love this. I absolutely love it. My I'm so glad I came on as well. It was just for you, Karen, definitely. Where I've been studying since I only had soup for my dinner. And I was studying since about 2:00 until literally about an hour ago. And I was like, oh, will I go on? And I was like, no, fuck it, I will. I'll go on. But I didn't know I was going to be doing mediumship. There you go. It's all for a reason. he's saying something like I'm trying to like close it off now, but he was saying something about a funeral song. About there was a like there's I don't know whether the funeral song has two in it or there's two options or something. There's something about two, and he said he's trying to be polite. You said I'm surprised he's being so tame. He start laughing and he goes, "I'm trying to be polite, Kaz." Not like him. He's putting a shake in my left side for some reason. Like there's some sort of shake. Thank you, Medium Alan, for the follow. There's like a tremble or something he's putting into my left side. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm saying like there's a lot going on in my head now, but it's something like cellular. I was reading all about cells today, so I don't know if that's me or that's him, but it was like something on a cellular level. He's saying. I don't know whether there was something more to how we got sepsis and stuff like that. I know he died of sepsis, but it's like he's saying that no, it was something more than that. It was something cellular. So something wrong with his cells or something. But he's saying cellular, and then he's putting that shake in me. Wondering. Oh, I can't make this out at all. Right, I'm going to close that down now, Karen, because now I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of information coming. And I don't know whether he was autopsied, so don't know. Okay. Would you get the results of the autopsy now? I don't know. Yeah, he's saying something about a cellular. It was cellular. But at least he knows that he's like, he just wants to know. He wants you to know that he is. Oh, he wasn't. He wasn't. Well, he just wants you all to know that he is around, and he's quite at peace. There's nothing to worry about. And yeah, wait for the sign. He said he's going to be sending you signs, but not in a scary way. And thank you. Thanking you. So anybody else that would like, I don't ask for paid. I don't ask to be paid for mediumship, because if it's there, it's there. But you're very welcome, Karen. I'm glad I could do that for you. I'd say your heart is broke, but at least you've had a little bit of a message from him. Thank you, Alan. You're medium as well. Very good. It was very comforting. Okay, that was amazing. Yeah, well, Karen, it's mad, like, because the stuff that I did today, normally I'd go, no, I won't go on. And I didn't even think I was going to be doing mediumship. So that was a little bonus for you and for me, because I like doing mediumship. Oh, you're in Wales, Alan. Cool. I've only been to Wales once. Well, it's very, mediumship is very big over in England. That's where the Arthur Findlay College is. Now, Dave, Irish dad, your average Irish dad, what would you like? I can put it on YouTube if you want, Karen. No problem. I'll download it and I'll pop it on YouTube. What do you mean, sorry for the questions? Don't be silly. Did you go to the Arthur Findlay College, Alan? Sorry, that's my computer going on and off. So if anybody else would like a little mini read, just go to my profile and you can pay through my Stan store. No, you haven't been. You should go. You want a week ahead, Dave? Have you paid? Yes, you have. Week ahead. Okay, I'll do this through cards. Astrology cards. Of course. Now, week ahead for Dave. Okay. So it's definitely a money week this week for you, Dave. I think you're going to get unexpected money in some way, shape or form. Could come from family. But the money actually creates security for your own family. And this is about making sure that you're receiving with gratitude, but also being able to hold on to that money. Because it's like rewards through hard work. Again, good news when it comes to earthly matters, some sort of solid beginning. So, so there's some sort of victory this week. There's a victory and like overcoming obstacles. Hold on a sec. Dave, just tell Ronan that I'll get back to him in a minute. Oh, could be. Could be. Well, this is about overcoming obstacles and having the ambition and determination and the willpower to succeed. But it's like setting a goal or setting a task, like you get some sort of information that kind of lays the groundwork and taking the advantage of your talents. So that could be just the painting job. I'm just doing one more. Yeah, just make sure that there's no underhanded behavior going on through a lack of communication. So make sure that you speak clearly and what you want. Yeah, I know, but you're pricing it up next week. This is about money coming in, laying a foundation of money. And yeah, I know you're in Monaghan, but on Tuesday you're going to the fucking thing, is what I'm saying. Yeah, something about self-discipline and hard working. So it's just going to be a busy week for you, but it's all laying the foundation with money coming in. And but the The Ten of Pentacles, like that's about unexpected money. Having inheritance, some sort of deeds happening, a lump sum, having stability for your family, having security for your family, being privileged, having these inherited issues. I wonder. Okay, anybody else there that would like a mini read, just go to my profile and you will be able to purchase one there. Just come back and then say that you purchased one so I can check, and then we can go from there. Mini astrology reads, mini tarot reads, and I can't believe I'm on here nearly an hour already. Okay. You're very welcome. Someone just followed me. Irish Queen. Love that. Where are you from, Irish Queen? I can see that you're from Dublin, Ireland. Oh, I'm from Dublin as well. But I live in Cavan. Joan O'Connor, thank you for the follow. Alison Quinn, thank you so much for the follow. Now, mini reads are done through my profile. So if you you tap up here, go to my profile, and you will see an link, and you just tap on that and you will see TikTok live reads at the very top. Purchase one. Hi Alison, how are you? Purchase one and then we can get on with a read. So what is everybody, where is everybody from? Alison, you're from Dublin as well? Lovely, what part? So if you want a little mini read, just go to my profile again and then you can purchase one there and then we can get on with the show. Who's that? Now, this week is going to be a busy week. It's going to be a busy week astrologically. February is going to like just fly by. Can you believe like it's already the 8th of February? Because I can't. Tomorrow's the 9th. I normally go live on Mondays, but I can't this Monday. And I can't on Tuesday because tomorrow is my daughter's birthday. Dublin 8. Where's Dublin 8? Is that like Crumlin? Yeah, so I just want to see astrology chart for the week ahead. Crumlin is Dublin 8. Very good. Yeah, my dad is from there. Well, he's from Dolphin's Barn. Do you know Harry Callahan's shoe repair across from, well, it's like just a building now, across from the Coombe? That was my granddad, Harry Callahan. What was I doing here? I wanted to see an astrology chart. Yes, no way. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm a Callahan. Well, I'm a Carney now because I'm married, but I was a Callahan, and that was my granddad's shop. My nanny and granddad. My nanny then sold that in 94, and then moved up to Crumlin. Lovely to meet you. I can't remember my nanny's address. Kildare Road. She lived in Kildare Road. Hold on. I said the wrong thing to my brother. You're around the corner, are you? That's cool. Yeah, my auntie and uncle sold the house in 2020, I want to say. Was it 2020? Yeah, it was 2020. They sold there. She lived right on the corner. There. And she lived till 90, which was good. I'm trying to see now. Alison, do you know someone that was stabbed in the stomach? Was stabbed in the side. Do you? Because I got that vision there of someone being stabbed in the side. You just purchase a reading, Irish Queen. Lovely. I will sort that for you now. And then being like out of breath. Irish Queen, I'm not going to say your name, but you didn't give me your date of birth. Is it today? You never gave, for an astrology read, you need your time, place, date of birth and time. 11th of the 9th. 11th of the 1st, 1980. Okay. Hold on a second. Charts and calculations. This is going to take me a minute. Now, 11th of the 1st, 1980. Do you know what time you were born? And were you born in Dublin? Irish Queen. I'm not going to say your name because you don't have it up there. Not time, but Dublin, yes. That's fine. Don't worry. I'll do it from your... I'll do a solar. It doesn't matter. You won't know what that is. Dublin. Now, Josephine. Hold sign, and then we shall go Sorry, Irish Queen. It's just because I'm after putting your name in here now. Um. So, Capricorn Sun. So we'll do a Capricorn rising with transits. Were you born in the Rotunda? Were you born in the Rotunda, or where were you born? Or you were born in the Rotunda? You can get your time of birth. That's where I was born, and you can actually go onto their website and request your birth time. You can request your birth file, and you can, like, it shows when you were fed and all like this, and then it gives you your birth time, because it opens up a whole new aspect of understanding yourself. Yeah, so you go to, like, put into Google Rotunda file, like asking for your file, like your baby file or something like that. I can't remember what it was called, but you can download it and fill it out, send it in, and then they post it back. Now, it takes a good few weeks, like it takes about 6 weeks for it to come back, but it does come back, and it's like, wow. Well, for me, because I'm an astrologer, it was like I was born again. A born again astrologer. Sorry, okay, now we'll do your we will do your chart. Okay, so you're feeling a little bit lighter this week because there was a lot going on for you over the past couple of years that you felt kind of restricted in some way when it comes to your when it comes to being able to speak to people, or that you were restricted to kind of your surroundings, so like where you live, that kind of thing. But now you're going to feel a reprieve because you have Saturn moving into your 4th house this week. And what that will do is it will take away it will give you the ability to speak your mind, because your thought processes and how you communicate has changed over the past number of years, and you're not afraid to say what you think. What I will say though, because Mercury is transiting your 3rd house, is don't conceptualize, or don't have blurred lines with people, especially if you have brothers and sisters or cousins or neighbors. Have your boundaries. Still create your boundaries when it comes to those people, because as Mercury moves through Pisces, it's like we can say things we don't mean. We're also having Mercury retrograde, but that's not happening until near the end of February. I think it's the 23rd, 26th, I think. Joan O'Connor, no problem. I'm just in the middle of this read, and you are next. Lovely, thank you. Joan O'Connor. So over the next week, you'll probably have this kind of I wouldn't be sucked into social media too much this week or over the next month because of Mercury going through Pisces in your 3rd. And it will start this week, because it started on Wednesday, but we'll start feeling that energy much more now as the week goes on, because by the 11th we're going to be in the shadow period, or the 12th we're going to be in the shadow period, and it will be transiting the North Node. So be thinking of what you want in this life. I would be journaling. I would make sure that you're journaling a lot. If you're not into writing or anything like that, I would give myself a voice clip and asking the questions, what is it that you want from this life? What is it that you want to pursue? Because if anything, Pisces is really imaginative, and it's also the Pisces, when Mercury is transiting Pisces, we all become quite what would you call it? We'd all become quite like writing a lot, scholars, that kind of thing, being prophetic. They are the first of hold on a sec. I don't think you listened. I think you're great, Irish Queen, at giving advice to people. I think you're great at it. But over the next week and over the next month, you need to heed that advice for yourself. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but I think you need to listen to yourself more, as opposed to, because I think there's an awful lot of inner wisdom. I think you're very intelligent, and you know your shit. You really know your shit. That's what I want to say. But I think you can. I really think that you're your own worst enemy as well. So what we can do when Mercury goes through Pisces is we can rewrite the script. You can rewrite what's going on in your head, rewrite the script in your head, but also rewrite in how you talk to yourself. Does any of this make sense? Because I'm going away in a hack. I'm away in a hack here, looking at your chart and saying the things that I think you need to hear. But is any of this helping? Are you even still there? Are you still there? Oh, absolutely, yes. Okay, perfect. So yeah, over the next week, what I want you to do is I want you to bring in a little bit more of a nicer storyline in your head. Don't be thinking the worst all of the time, if that makes sense. So instead of looking, panicking, thinking that it's not going to work out, you have to start thinking that it is going to work out. And looking at the brighter side of life. So whether that's writing down what you're saying, the negative stuff that you're saying in your head, you need to write it down in black, and then rewrite it in blue in the opposite. So if you're saying nothing's going to work out, you're going to say yes, it's going to work out. Now, overthinking everything, yeah, and that can exacerbate when Mercury is in Pisces for people, especially for you, because it's in your third house, and it's your third house of thinking and overthinking and creating blurred lines within your thinking. And what I mean by that is there's no restrictions, or you're not putting your boundaries into place for yourself. And what I mean by that is you're not putting this stop on the mental activity. It can go further and further and further until you're doom thinking. Okay? Social media, try to have as much of a detox of social media as possible over the next month. Stick your head into a fantasy novel. Stick your head into a good, maybe Netflix series, because detoxing of social media is a good thing, because we can hang on. Hi, Sinead. We can hang on to, how would you say, you can believe things that aren't true, and you can go down rabbit holes that you don't need to be going on, and just basically creating havoc in your own mind for no reason. Does that make sense? Okay, so that was you, my lovely. That was Josephine. Now we are on to Joan. So just let me get Joan's chart up. Joan, are you still there, my lovely? Oh, you have your time of birth. Amazing. I like that time of birth. I love a good time of birth. And you're Dublin. How do you have your... Thanks so much, Irish Queen. Thanks so much. Joan, you're here. Perfect. How do you have your time of birth? That's what I want to know, Joan. Someone must have wrote it down for you. Well, it was only one. Well, was only born in Dublin from Wexford. Wexford, sorry. 303, 330, 10. Miriam. You're a year younger than me. So you're born in Dublin. Okay. So you're Virgo rising. Do you know astrology at all, Joan? Not at all. Okay, perfect. Not perfect, but okay. So normally when it comes to astrology, people will say, what's your big three? And that is your rising sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign. So your big three is your rising sign is Virgo. So if you're listening to Virgo, if you're listening to horoscopes, or you see me on giving my little updates on here or on Facebook or Instagram, you're listening for Virgo. So you'd listen for your sun sign and you'd listen for your rising sign. Some people listen for their moon sign, but I just don't. So you are a Virgo rising, your sun is in Scorpio, as you will probably know that, and your moon is in Capricorn. Okay, so moon's in Capricorn, like a moon in Capricorn, you know what you like and you know what you don't like, and you're not afraid to say it in order to have your comfort or whatever. Sorry, I just have to check something. Okay. What was my Duolingo is telling me that I haven't played today, but I will Duolingo. So for the week ahead, what you have to look for, right? So when it comes to your Mercury story, because Mercury has, on the 6th of February, which was on Friday, Mercury has just entered your 7th house. And it's making a connection to your North Node. It's trining your North Node. So are you thinking about going back to college or doing some sort of higher learning? So this can be esoteric also. If you're interested, I think you're going to get an interest into this, an interest into tarot, if you're not already learning tarot, astrology, trying to find what psychic abilities you have, because we all have them, and it's just kind of delving into that. And I think over the past 7 years, if you haven't had, I think there's there's been something along those lines of wanting to find out more, got to do with your spirituality, or some sort of higher education, higher knowledge. Would that be right? It's like you're wondering. There's a wonderment about it all. Do you do angel cards? I'm wondering. You just left your job after 20 years. Mm-hmm. You started a new job last week. Mm-hmm. Someone just texted me there that the wonder of somewhere else. So you do have Uranus going into your 10th house. So that could be a surprise new job. Now that's not until closer to the summer. So unless you move job again, but Uranus going through the 9th is about spirituality, religion, or having that kind of want to travel. But in any way, when it comes to Mercury transiting your 7th, then it's like you're thinking about relationships. Now, it can be about contracts. It can be about your husband, or also trying to keep the peace through relationships. And when Mercury is going through there, it's like that you're thinking about this a lot. There's a lot of there's thought processes, like you want to use your intellect and being perceived, or having the perception of observing others. Now, you're very deep, okay? You think very, very deeply, Joan, because you have a very low level. There's an awful lot of planets at the bottom half of your chart, and what I would say is to be over the next week or two is to be able to do something for yourself that brings you joy. Do you have kids? Do you have kids? 2 girls. That's so lovely. I have 3 girls. And why I'm saying that is trying to find fun through your kids. Okay? So do something fun. Do something for yourself though as well, not just your kids. I still think there's this want for a spiritual, like there's a spiritual awakening going to happen, or something could happen to you on a psychic level that hasn't happened to you before, and you're kind of you're going on holidays on Saturday. Well, that's brilliant. Are you going anywhere nice? That's the travel. Egypt. Wow. Well, that's really nice. So that is doing something for yourself and your kids. So you're going to be taking it easy. Love that. And right on the midterm as well. Amazing. What else? What else? How long are you going for? Are you going for a week or 2 weeks? I'm just looking at the dates here. You're going on Saturday. And are you going for a week? He's been on my mind a lot this week. Who has? Who's been on your mind a lot this week? Oh, for a week, yes. Your husband's been on your mind for... Because I was talking about husbands. So just double check your tickets. Make sure you have your tickets. Make sure you have your passports, because we are going into the shadow side of Mercury. And you knew him almost all of my life. I'm not following you, Joan, at all. Your husband. Knew him almost all of my life. Is this your husband? He's been on my mind a lot this week. Is your husband dead? Did your husband pass? My sister's father-in-law. Okay. And he's passed, and he's been on your mind a lot. Okay. So, yeah, over the next week or so, I would definitely take some time out for yourself, but you will be, because you're going to Egypt. And I think by the time the sun goes into Taurus, so when the sun goes into Taurus, which is the end of March, April. No, it's May. May. Taurus is May. I think you're going to have a new lease of life when it comes to some sort of spiritual work. And that's when things are going to kick in for you spiritually. Yep, that's all I have for you, my love. Thank you for purchasing the read. And I hope you have a really good time in Egypt. No problem. No problem. Now, what time are we? We are 8:15. I'll just check, has anybody else purchased anything? And then if not, I might just hit the road, Jack. Hit the road. What kind of product is this? I keep on doing the wrong product type. For my things. Now. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Joan, for that, for the purchase. And Josephine, thank you so much. Now, I think we will call it a day. I've been on an hour and nearly 15 minutes. Unless someone else wants to purchase a reading, then I will stay on. But if not, I will leg it. I'm actually pretty tired now, so I am gonna leg it. And I do normally do Sundays and Mondays. If I'm drawn to you, I do mediumship reads, but my astrology and tarot are paid. So what I will do is I will see us all next week. I might come on during the week, I don't know, but oh, good night. Oh, thank you. Thanking you. Amanda Panda. I was just about to go. What's going on? That's a lovely new profile pic, if I do say so myself. Look at you. You're looking great. How are you getting on? Building the empire. How's you? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just I've just done a couple of reads. I've been on since 7. Do you want? So I'm doing astrology for 11:11, and I'm doing tarot for 11:11. So if you want one of those, I will stick around if you want. But if you don't, then that's totally grand. You can see what's happening in it. Oh, that's no bother. That's no bother at all. I'm gonna leg it though. I'm gonna leg it. I just didn't want to be rude and just get off straight away, just in case you were looking for a read or anything like that. So enjoy being a taxi. I'm gonna be a taxi next week for my daughter's first what's it called? Disco. She's gone to her first disco in Carrick-on-Shannon, which is scary to me. But they all have to go through it, don't they? But she's a good girl. So I will chat to you all later. Thanks so much for popping in, Amanda Panda. And I will... Yeah, super scary. So you know what I'm talking about. Chat soon. See you later. Bye.